You can't have a gay time on your own. So join me today to discover which Golden Gaytime advert is the best. So the first one is from 1965. God, that was a long time ago and I wasn't even born. So let's check it out. We're at the beach.
What's new this season? Here's what's new. Raspberry Rough. Street's nifty new Gaytime Raspberry Rough.
So you're going to have a rough gay time, are you? Wow, that'd be cold.
Neato. Coconut choc coating wrapped round raspberry sherbet and Street's ice cream. It couldn't be creamier. Come on, have one. Have a Gaytime. Street's new Gaytime Raspberry Rough. Raspberry Rough.
What? I like this advert. Bear in mind, you've got to think about the era that this was shown. So 1965. It is young people at the beach having fun. It's that cheekiness of putting the cold ice creams on his tummy. I love the name. The name is so funny. The Gaytime Raspberry Rough. Take out the raspberry bit. But it actually suits... I think the Raspberry Rough suits the young teenagers, the young adults having fun at the beach. It's that the raspberry sherbet type flavour in it as well. It matches with that playfulness. So I think actually this is a really good advert. You know, it's about having a fun time. It's about having a happy time, a gay time. So this one, thumbs up from me. What do you think? This next one is also from 1965. And this might have a slightly different sort of setting and theme.
You can't help falling for a gay time.
Street's new Gaytime Orange Chip.
Orange chip? It's a pip.
Tangy orange.
Chocolate ice cream. Streets. Couldn't be creamier.
Orange Crunch. Rich choc coating. Street's new Gaytime Orange Chip.
Orange chip. It's a pip.
That's a dreadful line. It still seems to be focusing on young adults, teenagers and young adults. And this setting is sort of similar to the Beatles or the Beach Boys. And I think that was very popular in the 60s. So it's going along that sort of theme. They're all together. Well, it's weird that they're all having ice cream whilst listening to some music, some live music. It's an odd one. I think this one is definitely more suited to the era. This is, for nowadays, this would not work, I don't think. It wouldn't fit its current era. What do I think of this as an advert? I think I preferred the first one because it adds that fun and excitement. I suppose actually this is the problem. I'm approaching this from my mindset of nowadays. But actually, maybe this was fun and vibrant, back then. So maybe it did suit really well, and it was a great advert. I don't like the corny lines, the pip, chocolate chip pip, bit cringy. But this number 2, what do you think of this one? This is below number 1 for me, I reckon. Right, next one. The next one goes 20 years on, 1985. So I would like to think there is a slight difference. So let's watch.
Let me tell you about Street's Gaytime. It's vanilla and toffee, layered ice cream, chalky outside and biggie bits beside. But it's so hard to have one on your own, it seems. You can't eat one on your own. You can't eat one and stay alone. Cause the people of this town, yes, all come around. It's so hard to have a Street's Gaytime on your own.
Street's Gaytime, more like a party than an ice cream.
This is now starting to get into that well-known, you can't have a gay time on your own, which you didn't get from the previous two. So maybe this was the era where that slogan came in. Correct me if I'm wrong. But once again, it matches the era, doesn't it? With the first two in the 60s, it was very much about almost exploring a little bit, slowly exploring, the bands like the Beach Boys and whatnot. This one is reminding me a lot more of Grease, the musical, and also even Back to the Future. Thinking about when they went back to the 80s and they have the discos and the do they call it is it the Sadie Hawkins dance, that type of thing the Yanks have? Anyway, it sort of reminded me of that. It's fun, it's hip, it's on trend. So they're definitely keeping it on trend with the era, and that seems to be the kind of the way these adverts are working. They may not work now, but they certainly did back then. And as I said, it seems to have introduced that you can't have a gay time on your own. You know, he starts off by having the ice cream on his own, and then all of a sudden everyone joins in. So maybe this was when that slogan first started, unless it was an advert before this that I haven't found. Yeah. Do I like this advert? It's okay. I'd like a bit more vibrant. I would like it if it was a bit more vibrant, I think. You got that bright yellow packaging, and I think it would be better if it suited it. So maybe instead you have that sort of musical theme, but it was in like a diner. Even though I don't know do Australia have those sort of diners like in Greece, Back to the Future? I don't know. But maybe something a little bit more vibrant and colourful would have suited. I don't know. Do I like this one? I think this is, out of 3 so far, this is my second favourite. I think the beach one was my favourite. This goes second. Next up. I'm going to assume this one is slightly later 80s. It just seems to be, straight away, just the visuals of it look a little bit more modern. I don't think you can call it more modern, but more modern than the 1985.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own. It could
Vibrant. What was I saying about the last one? And this one is straight away more vibrant.
be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the centre, or that whole delicious golden gaytime taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Streets Golden Gaytime, now available in smooth chocolate, mouth-watering mint, and scrumptious strawberry.
Right, out of them straight, I'm just going to pick straight away. Classic, that looks amazing. Chocolate, amazing. Strawberry, amazing. Mint, get rid of the mint. No one wants to eat eating mint, do they? Except when you brush your teeth. Now this one, this one is what I said the previous 1985 one needed. Especially with the tune, Can't Have a Gay Time on Your Own, it's vibrant, it's happy. That's what it is. It's a happy time. That's what it means, happy time, not your sexual orientation. And that suited it much better. What I'm finding interesting though is there's no kids really in these videos. It's all young adults. I'm surprised they weren't focusing more on children, because when you think of people eating ice lollies and ice creams, you think of young children. You think of the ice cream van coming round with the music, and then children waiting outside to get it and asking their mum for a quid to go get an ice cream. But they're not. All of these adverts so far have focused on young adults, late teenagers. I don't know what the elephants had to do with this one, but I think this is really good. It's vibrant, it's happy. The colours, the bright colours. You had the balloons in there. The young adults that I'm saying young adults. I'm going to keep using that term. You know, they had bright colour T-shirts on as well. This was a good one because you want the excitement and energy, and it's playing that you can't have a gay time on your own theme, and that gets stuck in your head, and that's what you want. This goes up to it's first or second, maybe on par with first. A good advert, I think, that one. Next one I'm going to assume is late 90s. I might be wrong. I'm going to say late 90s. It might be early noughties, but here we go. This one, I'm going to go back to, hang on. I'm going to go back to here. Now, this is the first advert now that is changing almost the meaning of happy time to gay time, if that makes sense. It's not got the theme of having a gay time together, in the sense of everyone joining in being happy. This is now focusing on two men being gay together, even though they're not actually being gay together. It's sort of close to the line. It's very close to the line, but not quite going across it. But I think if you watch this, you understand what they're doing, right? Those people on the bridge, they're obviously eating their Gaytime ice creams, and they're watching these two, and you know what those people are thinking, right? That's the subliminal sort of message here. So it's trying to be cheeky. It's trying to be a little bit naughty almost. Trying to just get up to that boundary of risky. I don't know. I think I think in this era, once again, I think it's suited because it was a time when people were sort of getting to the boundary and political correctness coming in, you know, and things like that. And I think it suits the era. However, I just prefer the whole thing of, you know, the theme tune. You can't have a gay time on your own. And look, even in the comments on my videos, when I've done anything gay time related, you know, for example, when we made the gay time cake, or so many comments. It's everyone remembers the line of, you got to have a gay time. You can't have a gay time on your own. So I think this one suits the era. It's not my favourite. It's better than the sort of Beach Boys band one. But this is probably going in 4th out of 5. Anyway, let me know what you think of this. Did you think about them having a gay time? You know, an actual, not a happy time, but a gay time? Let me know in the comments. Right, number 6 out of 7. I think there's 7. Let's go. This next one really mixes it up because it's not just about now the standard Gaytime ice cream. This is when they start reinventing completely different ice creams. Here's the Golden Gaytime Sanga sandwich.
The rumours.
He just needs a black turtleneck now, doesn't he? This is straight away, you understand what this is. This is basically a mobile phone press release. Yeah, watch this. He's going to copy, I reckon.
Are true. The new Golden Gaytime Sanga.
That looks good.
Eat it front to back to front, side to side. It's the most versatile Gaytime ever.
Look, from the showing the shots of the audience clapping, from those visuals of look, you could just make them into mobile phones. The moving, showing the colours and the designs, everything is identical except that is a beautiful, beautiful ice cream sandwich, though.
The new Gaytime Sanga is like nothing you've ever seen before. It's going to change our lives and the way we snack forever. There truly is no time like Gaytime.
See, they've changed it slightly. There's no time like Gaytime. So they've now tried to introduce a new phrase, but is that the phrase you guys recognise? I like this a lot, actually, because one, it's introducing that new product. It's very much a part of that era of those mobile phone releases. Think of Tim Cook and Apple, for example. I'm not a fan of Apple, but it's very much the same. And you know, all these other phone brands. And they've literally copied it. Copied what those notes do. That looks incredible. That looks really, really good. I would like to actually know from this, is this still about? Is the Golden Gaytime Sanga still about, and are you able to buy it? Did this advert work? That's the thing. The others clearly worked because they're still around, but did this advert work, and is it still around? I like this advert, and once again, you've seen an advert that is suitable for the era and the time that it was released. Which era? Early 2000s, early 2010s, something along those lines, I would guess. I like this one. I like this one because I can probably connect to it being quite techie and liking mobiles and things like that. So yeah, this goes up near the top, maybe 3rd. Yeah, I'm going to say third. So this last one is another sort of reinvention of Golden Gaytime ice cream. And as you can see, the Golden Gaynetto. So it's clearly a mixture of Golden Gaytime ice cream and a Cornetto, which Charlie loves Cornettos. So she would love a Golden Gaytime Cornetto or a Gaynetto. So let's check out how they do it.
Where'd you go? Come on!
It's a boy chasing a girl.
You can't catch me! Oh, yes, I can! Oh, exhausted.
And that, my friends, is how a Golden Gaynetto is made.
The sort of filth. That is filth. Basically, they had a baby. They had a baby and it created that. That looks so good. That looks so good. As I said, Charlie loves a Cornetto. They've completely changed that around. And I think they've almost lost the having a gay time together. But it's still very kind of cheeky, isn't it? It's a man and a woman, you know, and a pelican. Is it a pelican? Yeah. Anyway, babies, the birds and the bees, but in ice cream form. Yeah, I like that, and I think it can be slightly different because it is promoting a slightly different product. But it is a shame that it's gone away from the having a gay time together. But that does look incredible. What did you think about that one? I've given you 7 adverts. So which one do you think is the best? If you want, if you're bored, put them in order for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I would do... which one would I do first? I actually really liked the Raspberry Rough. I think it really suited the era. And it was playful, it was fun. You know, the kids at the beach, or young adults at the beach, you know, putting the ice cream on his tummy because they know it's cold. And it's about having fun. It is truly representing the name of the ice cream, the brand, Gay Time, Happy Time. It is truly representing that. And I don't think the others represent the brand name quite the same. Yes, they're about having a happy time, but this really does... You know, it really does stress that it's about having a fun time. And Raspberry Rough, I just think is brilliant. Take away the raspberry and have a rough gay time. But yeah, I think that was my favourite. I think my least favourite was the other one from 1965, the one with the Beach Boys, the Beatles style band. I didn't like that. I think that was a bit cheesy, a little bit dull. But there were some good ones there, you know, and what I liked about them was they all fit the era that they were released. You know, that from 1965, 1985, in 1985 they had that sort of the big glasses, the Grease Lightning sort of musical theme going on, which was obviously big then. To then the 90s, to the early 2000s with the basically the mobile phone release, the Tim Cook style presentation, and that fitted so well with the time. Up until the last one, the Gaynetto, they've started merging ice creams into one, and I think that is... So many companies are doing that now. For example, we've got Walker's Crisps. I don't know if you call them Lays over there, but I know in other countries they're Lays. But we've now got Walker's Crisps that have merged with KFC. So it seems like a lot of businesses are merging flavours. And I like that. And that's what they've done. So it fits the time that it's being created and released. So yeah, let me know which your favourites are. It's brilliant to release. To look at these releases of these adverts, and I am so looking forward to trying a Golden Gaytime ice cream when we come down under in Scepters. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you check out our vlog channel in the description below, and I will catch you next time.